Chapter 7. I tell Lars what happened. I returned to the hospital in the morning and sat with Lars. He was still asleep. I reached out and touched his hand.
Lars?
Lars opened his eyes.
Where am I?
A hospital.
My ears are ringing.
You were shot last night.
I don't remember being shot.
Lars felt the bandage around his neck. Durant may have killed him.
Who?
The man who shot you.
When?
Last night, after you were shot, Durant fired at him as he was leaving. The guy's windshield splattered. They found a man in a similar automobile a few miles up the road. He was dead. Durant used your gun.
Which gun?
The one hidden under your dashboard.
Oh.
Durant told me he wasn't allowed to use a firearm, so I threw it on the roof of one of the warehouses.
Where's Robbie now?
He went back to look for the gun. I haven't seen him since.
Oh.
Detective Owens was here last night. He asked a lot of questions. He knows you're working for Criswell because Criswell's name and address were on the registration tag in the car you were shot in.
I wonder what went wrong.
The guy shot you for no reason.
What did Criswell do after I got shot?
He ran off.
I never saw a gun. I watched the man approach. Both his hands were empty and by his side. I must be getting old.
What are you going to tell Owens?
I don't know. We've helped each other out before. I'm hoping he doesn't lean too hard on me until I can figure out what happened.
He asked if Durant or I were armed last night. I said no before thinking. There were quite a few shots fired last night.
How many?
A witness told the police that at least 10 shots were fired.
Owens must know a second gun was involved. And if Robbie... I have to protect him. I don't want the poor kid going back to prison. He was just trying to help me.
Is he in trouble for what he did?
Oh, the law is tricky, Loris. It wasn't exactly self-defense.
Detective Owens entered the room.
Oh, you're awake, he said.
Hello, Randall.
Lars pointed to me.
That's my cousin, Loris.
Oh, we met last night,
said Owens.
Did you find the bastard who did this?
Lars pointed to his neck.
Maybe, but he won't talk. He's having his organs weighed at the morgue as we speak.
Did you find an envelope near the body?
No.
Owens sat in the chair beside me.
Tell me, Reggie, what were you doing on Dewey Avenue last night?
Tell me what you know, and I'll fill in the holes.
I assume you were making some sort of payoff for Criswell. I spoke with him last night. Funny, he never heard of you. He didn't even know his car was missing.
I made $100 sitting behind his wheel last night.
Was he with you?
Yes, hiding under a blanket in the back.
Oh, the bastard left you to bleed out. Good thing you had backup.
I guess so.
Criswell's a crook, Reggie. Why would you of all people work for a scumbag like him?
He's paying me $1,000 to help in a private matter.
Blackmail?
As of now, Randall, I can't say. He's still technically my client.
Help me, and I'll help you, like always.
Tell me what you know, and I'll tell you what I know. But I'm pretty sure you know more than I do at this point.
Well,
said Owens, looking at me,
we know 2 guns were involved. One was an automatic, the other a revolver. The man who shot you left casings on the ground, 2 beside Criswell's Cadillac, 2 moving north, and 2 near Dewey Avenue. He was out of bullets when his windshield took a hit.
Lars gave me a look. I knew he was telling me not to say anything.
3 miles away, they pulled a body out of a burning Chevrolet Fleetmaster, continued Owens. The body had 2 slugs in it, one in the shoulder and one in the neck. His neck wound proved to be more fatal than yours.
Do you know who this man was?
Asked Lars.
The fellow was Frank Keyes from San Francisco.
Any known connection between him and Criswell?
Oh, we haven't found anything yet. We don't even know if Frank Keyes is his real name. We'll send a morgue photograph up to SFPD to see if anyone there knows him. Right now, we're really only interested in finding out who put the 2 slugs in him."
Owens took a cigarette package out of his pocket and pulled out a cigarette.
"Tell me, Reggie, why was Durant with you last night?"
"He works for Yellow Cab. I hired him to drive Loris around. Loris doesn't know this area very well."
"Durant's an ex-con, Reggie."
"He's a good kid, Randall. He's just gotten a few bad breaks."
"No smoking!"
yelled a nurse. She was standing in the doorway.
"Now tell me now, did Durant shoot Keys?"
asked Owens, putting his cigarette away.
"Randall, truthfully, I don't know."
"Well, I asked LAPD to pick him up this morning. No one heard of him at LaSalle Apartments. That's where he told me he lived. Would you by any chance know where I might find him?"
"When I need him, I just call the Yellow Cab Company."
"Look, get some rest, Reggie. I'll be back later. We can talk some more."
Owens looked at me.
"Hey, you still in the Roosevelt Hotel, or was that a lie too?"
"I'll probably be staying with Reggie for the next few days." Owens left. The nurse entered the room and told me to leave. She said I was making too much noise.